Welcome back to Kevin C Outdoors. So this morning we're out here to do a little bit of lake trout fishing. So today's the first weekend of trout season in Pennsylvania. So the goal today is to show you the easiest way to get on these trout. This should be a great episode, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to just show you the setup that we're going to be using today. The first bait we have here, it's a bait made by Gulp Alive. These are salmon eggs. The first time I used this lure was last year. It was unbelievable how great this bait worked. And then the other bait we're going to use, which I've used this many times on the channel, is one made by PowerBait. This is the salmon egg. So the one great thing about these salmon eggs is that they're pretty much indestructible. You could literally catch fish after fish with them. The problem with these is once you catch one or two, that's it. A lot of times you'll lose them just by casting. For anybody that uses the Gulp minnows, it's the same type of texture. It's very soft. I'll show you my rig real quick here. So first of all, the first thing you want to do is put an egg sinker on your main line. This is a 1/2 ounce. I probably could have went with the 1/4 ounce. This lake today, it's like glass. There's no current at all going through where I'm going to be fishing. And then I just have a tiny little barrel swivel tied on the main line. And then the other line I have this 6-pound P line. And the secret to this rig, guys, is a circle hook. So this hook here is great for when you're going to be releasing trout. So today I'm going to be probably catching 1 or 2 fish that are like 10, 11 inches. And a fish that size I'd rather release. So if you're just using a regular bait hook, a lot of times they're going to swallow that hook and you're going to have to take that fish because they will die if you try to release them. But like I said, so if you're using a circle hook, a lot of times you're going to get them right in the side of the jaw. So it'd be very easy just to release them back in the water and let them grow. But let's get our rigs out there and get on some fish. Get a couple of these Gulp Alive salmon eggs tied on here. Like I said, these are much, oh, I'm spilling this stuff. These are much softer. Let's get these closed up first here. So yep, just like that. These fish are jumping like crazy too. I'm guessing it shouldn't take that long to get on some fish. All right, and I got a couple rod holders here. Reel up the loose line. Now what I have over here, a couple bells. So in case we're not looking at our rods, I'm gonna put these on. I'm gonna get a bite. It'll make that noise. All right, that's one. Like I said, we're gonna use 2 rods today. Get 2 more of these. Actually, this rod I do have a 1/4 ounce egg sinker on. The first rod I threw out, there's a 1/2 ounce. 1/4 ounce is going to be just fine in this area, just because, like I said, it's like glass, this water this morning. The other we're going to throw out this way. Let's loosen that line a little bit. There we go. Actually, let's check the drag in this one. Yeah, it's too tight. Let's get a bell on this rod. Getting a bite here on the PowerBait eggs, the pink ones. Take this. See if he comes back for it. We're getting a bite on this one now. It's 2 bites, 1 on each rod. Oh, stole my bait. Let's get some more. Like I said, the only problem with these are so soft. Getting a bite there, I think. Yep, we're getting a bite. Yeah, we're getting a bite. We got him. See him jump out? That means he's hooked. He's little. First trout of the day, though. See how that circle hook just sets the hook. He's small. A little rainbow here. Right in the side of the mouth, like I said. Little guy. See that guy? See how he's right there in the corner of the mouth? There's number 1. See you, buddy. Alright, let's get some more power bait. Alright. That one took the bait as well. It's alright. But like I said, you could release these trout when you get little ones like that. Normally, with a little bait hook, like I said, you would have to take him because he'd be way too small. He would never survive. All right. And get this one out there. Guys, I just threw the pink one back out. We're getting bit again. It's been soaking for like a minute. Let's get the bell off. See if he hits it again. It was a little bite. Let's throw the bell back on. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not getting that many bites. So we're gonna reel this one in. And the leader line we're gonna make a little bit longer. Right now I have maybe about a foot on here. We're gonna switch it to about 18 inches to 2 feet. See if that makes a difference. I think it might be just too close to the bottom, maybe. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when the sinker, God, this was all twisted up. So when the sinker lies on the bottom, this here is the part that floats up. So we got about a foot here. So we're gonna cut this off and make a little bit longer leader. Alrighty, I'll show you this real quick. So right there's the swivel. So we got maybe actually about 2 feet here. Let's try this. Oh, we're getting bit. We're getting bit, guys. That was a nice bite. That was a hard bite. Yeah, he's still playing with it. Man, that's it. That's all they're giving me. All right. Now we can get this rod back out there. We got him. He's hooked. He just jumped out of the water. Big fish number 2. He's small too, guys. A little bigger. Yeah, he's a little big. We could probably keep this guy. Actually, no, he's small too, guys. And he's bleeding, and we're going to keep him. All right, let's get this back out there. So yeah, we're definitely doing better with the pink. That's 2 fish on the pink. I did get a couple bites on this one, but as soon as they hit it, they let it go. But we're gonna stick with it. Like this one's been out here for about 20 minutes. I'm getting bit, guys. We got him. Get this bell off. See how big this guy is here? Doesn't seem that big. Now, what did I put all dinky fish in here or what? Maybe 11, 12 inches. I guess we'll keep this guy. I guess I shouldn't be too disappointed. I did catch 3 so far. I've only been out here maybe about an hour. I just want a bigger fish to cook up here. I'm gonna try a new recipe in a little while after we get our limit. But let's get back to fishing. Yeah, just when I was starting to get a little discouraged with this one, this bait here, it produced. We've caught 3 so far. Just nothing that big. I'm seeing big ones jump out there. It seems like the bigger ones are in the middle of the lake. Yeah, let's give this a shot with the spinner. Slowed down quite a bit here. I have to move. I usually get my limit right in this spot, but not today. Like I said, the water is very stained with all that rain we got. Getting a bite. Just these little taps. That's all they're gonna give me, I guess. A bunch of small little trout in here. Oh, there we go. We got him. Man, he's small. Wait. Let's get down here. Yeah, not that. He's a keeper, I guess, but man, I'm gonna take what I could get. Ah, as biggest of the day, though. All right, that's definitely the biggest of the day. That's probably about 12 inches. It's probably the one we're gonna cook up later on. So far, just throw them in the bag. So we were able to get on some fish this morning. So I found this cove area. We're gonna cook our trout right out of the back of my truck here. I'll show you the recipe we're gonna use. So we're gonna fillet him up. And then right here we have some Cajun seasoning, some breading right here. This is gonna be the first time I make this recipe. I'm gonna try soaking the fish in this. This is a seasoning made by Peggy's. And then we're gonna fry them in this, in the canola oil. And then our side dish is going to be these instant mash. These things are awesome. If you guys haven't tried them, all you got to do is add some water and you're pretty much good to go. But let me get this trout filleted off camera and we'll get started. Alrighty guys, we got the 2 fillets in here. Show you them real quick. There's one. Like I said, this trout wasn't that big. And then there's the other one. Here, first thing we're going to do is rinse these off. Got a bottle of water here. And we just gotta put them in a Ziploc bag there. Then we're just gonna dump some of this buffalo sauce in there. Never tried this brand. It's a local brand from where I live. And then, like I said, we're just gonna dump some of this in. I don't need much. Just gonna give it that buffalo flavor. Mixed with that Cajun seasoning, this should be really good. Alrighty, so the next step is, this is what we're gonna use to cook up the fish. All this is an induction cooktop. It's electric. And today we brought my Blue Eddy. Should be 100%. Or it's actually 92. It's got my cast iron right here. And we're just gonna throw some oil in here. I don't need that much. Those fillets are pretty thin. All right, while we're waiting for that to heat up, we're gonna get the breading ready. I forgot to grab plates, paper plates. So I'm just gonna put some breading on this napkin or paper towel and go from there. So this is Cajun right here. That's probably all we need. Like I said, it's only 2 fillets. They're not that big. I'm gonna grab these out of here. Oh, that smells good. A buffalo. Let's throw these in here. All right, let's pull these off. All right, just gotta make the mashed. I was gonna use my jet boil to make the mash, just to boil some water up. And I forgot my butane, so we're gonna have to use the stove. Let's see if I can find a pot or something in here. She's boiling. Just gonna add the whole bag to them. Hopefully that'll be good. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Look at that fish. This piece, the breading kind of came off a little bit. But those mashed potatoes were done perfectly. This fish was caught about an hour ago, guys. Nothing beats it. Going out to these lakes, rivers, creek systems, catching your own food, cooking it up an hour later. Let's try some of the potatoes first. Yeah, they're good. I've had these before. Out of the instant, these are the best. I actually put a little bit too much salt on. I shouldn't even salted these. Yeah, look at this fish. Like I said, I caught this an hour ago, guys. I'm not really tasting that buffalo. I wonder if I should have let that soak longer. Maybe after I put it in that buffalo, I should have waited maybe a few hours or so. But yeah, I mean, it's good. You still have that Cajun seasoning. Let's try another bite, maybe. See if maybe it takes a while. Actually, you know what? The more I'm eating it, the more I'm getting that buffalo flavor. Like I said, if I let this sit a little longer in this, it would have been perfect. That's good though. Some mashed potatoes. Let's try the piece where the breading stayed on a little better. Maybe. Actually, let me try the piece where the breading stayed on better. Here we go. You know what? I taste it more in this piece. That must have been it. So when that breading came off, so didn't the buffalo. It stayed on there much better with the breading on. That piece is right by the head, where the thickest meat is. That's good, guys. Alrighty, so I'm going to finish this up real quick. Gonna end the video here. I just want to thank you all for watching. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And maybe think about subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you, and have a great day.